In the Catalog pane, switch to the Portal tab and choose the All Portal icon. Type Tile in the search box and click Enter. A collection of hosted tile layers appears. Hover over a portal item to see the pop-up description and look at the bottom of the pop-up for the location URL. Click the Insert Project Connections drop-down and select New ArcGIS Server. Type this URL into the server URL box. This is a public server, so no login or password is required. Just click OK. Wait a moment for the connection to initialize. In the Catalog pane, switch back to the Project tab. Find the server's entry and expand it. The new server link is displayed. Expand the server link and the NAIP folder. Find the Oregon imagery and drag it to the map. Save the project. In Contents, open the layer properties for the NAIP layer and examine the source section. Expand the spatial reference section and examine the coordinate system. Expand the raster information section and examine it carefully. Use the raster's map properties to set the map coordinate system to WGS 1984 Web Mercator Auxiliary Sphere to match the NAIP layer. Zoom to Wizard Island. Turn the NAIP imagery off and on a few times to compare it with the World Imagery base map. Then turn off World Imagery. In Contents, select the NAIP layer and click the Image Service Layer Appearance Band Combination drop-down and select Color Infrared. Click the Imagery, Tools, Indices drop-down and select NDVI. Enter 4 for the near-infrared band index and 1 for the red band index. Click OK and wait. After examining the result, remove the NDVI layer. In Contents, right-click the NAIP layer and choose Data Export Raster. The output raster defaults to the Crater Lake Home folder, which is fine. Change the name to Wizard NAIP, keeping the TIFF extension. Make sure that the output format near the bottom of the tool is set to TIFF. Keep the same coordinate system and don't specify a transformation. If needed, make the Export Raster pane a floating window so it doesn't diminish the display extent. Set the clipping geometry to current display extent. Examine the other settings, but keep the defaults. Click Export. Close the Export Raster window and remove the original NAIP image service. In the Geoprocessing pane, search for and open the Project Raster tool. Set the input raster to wizard naip.tif. For the output raster dataset, click the Browse button. Navigate to the Crater Lake folder and name the output wizard naip utm.tif. The TIFF extension is required to specify the output file format, so be sure to include it. Click Save. Click the Output Coordinate System drop-down and select DEM30M to match the existing datasets. Use the suggested geographic transformation from WGS 1984 to NAD 1983. Use the nearest neighbor resampling technique and set the X and Y output cell size to 1. Leave the registration point blank. Run the tool. Zoom to the west side of the island and turn the new image off and on a few times. Close examination reveals that the projected image, although similar in quality, is not quite the same as the original. This example illustrates why resampling should be avoided, except when necessary. Use the map properties to set the map coordinate system to match DEM30. Save the project. In a web browser, open the national map using this URL. Click the heading on the right, Find Data, plus View and Download. Under GIS Data, click the yellow highlighted Download GIS Data. Both a data list and a map should appear. Widen the computer window if needed to see both. Above the map, type Crater Lake, Oregon in the search box and click Go. Above the map, make sure the Use Map box is checked and fill the Box Point button. Click and drag to draw a rectangle that encompasses the area of Crater Lake that we have been working with. It doesn't need to be exact. On the left, on the Datasets tab, check the box for the National Land Cover Database, NLCD product. Keep the NLCD 2011 subcategory checked. Keep the default 3x3 degree extent option and click the Find Products button. Click the Add to Cart button for the NLCD 2011 land cover. At the top, click the View Cart button. Click the download link for the product. Navigate to the GIS class, Class Projects, Crater Lake folder. Click New Folder to create a new folder and name it My Downloads. Navigate inside the My Downloads folder and click Save. Wait for the download to complete. Minimize, don't close, the National Map website for now. Open File Explorer and navigate to the Crater Lake My Downloads folder. Unzip the file. and close Explorer.